I'm Miko Halili, and welcome to The Score, where we tackle the hottest and trending topics in sports. The Creamline Cool Smashers remain undefeated in the PVL Season 3 Open Conference. BanKo Perlas and Motolite, meanwhile, rediscovered their winning form. To discuss the weekend's PVL matches, let's bring back Dionisio and Doc AJ Pareja. Hi, guys.
Hi, sir. Miko.
Holiday when it comes to the PVL. So let's talk about the four matches that fans saw over the weekend. Let's start with that Creamline win over Petrogas. Doc AJ, who was the player that caught your attention in this Creamline win?
Yeah, I actually covered that game. And as everybody saw from that game, start pa lang, nasa starters is Pau Soriano. But unfortunately, she rolled her ankle during warm-up. So pinalit kagad si Celine Domingo, and I was very much impressed with the performance of Celine Domingo. In terms of her attacks, I think it was in the 80s to 90% out of all of her attempts in the middle. Tapos, it's a good thing because yung step up niya, considering na she wasn't used much during the reinforced conference because they had BanKo and ang katapat niya is usually si Sato. So for most of the reinforced conference, hindi siya masyado nagamit. But when she was used in the court, talagang she brought her A game, and maganda to get the spotlight off a little bit Alyssa Valdez para yun yung nangyari. Although Petrogas had good blocking that day, they had to focus on a lot of players, not just Alyssa.
And this is the same player that you were expecting to do well last UAAP. So now finally she's delivering. Na hindi nga lang naabol sa UAAP, but here she is after what injuries happened to her. She's delivering for Creamline, and that's a good sign for them.
I also understand, Mac, that you felt that good distribution contributed also to that Creamline victory.
Yes, because well, you already have a setter like Gia Morado who can fool blockers, but it's a different level when your attackers connect from all cylinders. That makes it so much harder for the defense of Petrogas. And kitang-kita na doon talaga nag-suffer yung Petrogas kasi alam natin na their imports in the reinforced conference were not just doing attacking, they were doing digging so well. Now na wala sila, butas na butasan yung Petrogas sa likod.
Okay, let's go to that BanKo Perlas win over Chef's Classics. There was one player, Mac, that parang stood out for you. Who was that player?
In the absence of Jem Ferrer, though she already played, welcome back, keep getting well soon. There was Cailing, the setter, and you'd see with her performance na she was very comfortable with what she was doing. Imagine having Bersola as the top scorer. That just means na Cailing is very much comfortable with setting up the middles, and as well, she had 17 excellent sets plus 7 points. Kailangan ng BanKo Perlas yung extra points like this. Kaya naman they won.
Yeah, in just 3 sets na gawa niya. It just shows the connection she has with Bersola that goes way back since their collegiate days, even if she's not always the starting setter for UP.
Moving to that Motolite win over Bali Pure, Doc AJ, you said good distribution, which connects to the player that you wanted to talk about for Motolite.
Yeah, definitely. It was Iris Tolenada, the birthday girl yesterday. I also covered that game. And when it comes to Bali Pure, lumabas na naman yung sakit nila yesterday na it's all about Bombita doing a lot of the damage for Bali Pure. And when she's in the back row, she's not utilized at all. She's not getting a lot of back row hits. So talagang nagsasuffer yung front line ng Bali Pure. That Motolite took advantage of. So with Ayala Estranero, she did a decent job in manning the floor defense, which became easy for Tolenada to engage all spikers. So from first set until the last, talagang yung distribution niya, papapaluin niya si Carlos, tapos yung middles, both middles, papapaluin niya rin, tapos biglang Myla Pablo and Molde. So it's very unpredictable dun sa offense ng Motolite, which was very much troublesome for Bali Pure.
And impressive for her kasi even if the middle blockers were not connecting initially, she would still give them second chances, that like as if telling them, this is our chance to win and score, for everyone to score. And that's exactly what happened.
And build connection.
Yes.
You also felt, Mac, that errors, at least the limiting of errors, really helped Motolite's cause.
Yes, they only had 15 in 3 sets, though that could still be improved, but that's a welcome development.
Yeah, and
na
it's
for
a stark
Motolite.
difference because Bali Pure in first 2 sets they had 11 errors each, if I remember correctly. So they're giving out half a set already, while Motolite was limiting their own.
And finally, Choco Mucho winning over Chef's Classics. Mac, I'm really curious about what you want to point out about aggressive attacking.
Aggressive attacking, they just knew na yun yung advantage nila sa game na to. Na they had a lot of powerful attackers like Kat Tolentino, even Angustia was doing well in the middle. You had Madi Madayag. And it was perfect because AC Masangkay, their setter, is already realizing na this is their advantage. This is what they can use to keep winning. And she delivered. She had, I think, 37, 38 excellent sets, which was double than the setter of Chef's Classics.
What is the strength of this Choco Mucho team, Doc AJ?
Well, it sort of mirrors the champion team Ateneo Lady Eagles in the last season, that they have the triple towers, obviously, 2 from the middle and Kat Tolentino. But yun nga, yung challenge still there is having a very dominant open. You know, in a lot of leagues, even all over the world, it's hard to win championships without a dominant open. So we know that Bang Pineda is a high leaper, but she's not the first person you think of when it comes to scoring machine. So, and Ila Santos is still trying to get back her usual or her former condition. So I know Coach Oliver, he loves a big challenge. So that's just the particular challenge at this point for Choco Mucho.
Doc AJ Pareja and Mac Dionisio, guys, thank you for joining us on a holiday. And thank you for helping us out with our PVL analysis. Thanks, guys. Still ahead, we'll take a closer look at the final 12-man lineup for Gilas Pilipinas in the FIBA World Cup. So keep it here on The Score.